Boom, what it is, what it do, man. I want to give a special shout out to each and every one of you. Hold on. I don't think you heard me. I want to give a special shout out for my OG family and my brand new friends. Thank you once again for tapping in and allowing me to be your number one source for sneaker, streetwear, and any other news in between. If you don't know who I am by now, I'm HG, and I would like to humbly welcome you to the Soul Source. Happens every Tuesday night at 7 p.m., although it did not happen tonight at 7 p.m. We had a few technical difficulties, but I think to have gotten things going and back on track. Because this is a late start, we're going to get straight into it. It's only going to be not even an hour, but we're just going to get straight into it. I've got some things to talk about. I've got some things that I want you all to know. And I've got some questions for you all as far as last week's releases and things that have been going on throughout the week. And maybe we can squeeze some up and coming weeks into it. I might just do another live sometime this week. I'll post it in the community post when I'm going to go live, if I decide to go live again this week to kind of, get everything out. But if you all don't know, I say it every Tuesday night. I am streaming, and you can also find me on Spotify at Soul Source, YouTube, of course, Twitch. I am on X. I am on Instagram. I am on Facebook. I am on Blue Sky. All the social media platforms that there are available that you can think of, I'm on, except for OnlyFans, and we ain't doing that around here. We have not made it to that level of desperation yet. No feet pics anytime soon, so chill, just chill. But like I said, we've got a few things to talk about. I was looking through some going-ons from the previous week or from this week, and I saw a lot of interesting things involving StockX, involving the releases for this week, and then just a couple of blunders and some just ignorance in the sneaker community as a whole that I just wanted to share with you all. But where do I want to get started? Do I want to get started with the craziness that happened to me where I had to curse somebody out and act a fool? Video coming soon for that one. Or do I just want to start here with what's on the screen and, start from the bottom and try to get everything encompassed into tonight's live, and then just kind of break each individual thing that happened this week up in between? I think we'll go with that. So just to kick things off and to get things going, the flex craziness. Okay, so you want to hear about the flex craziness first. Okay. Chris LaMonica said, yo, HGK, we back. Hey, man, glad to have you back, man. Glad that I was able to get this live kicked off and going, man. I thank you for your support, man. It means a lot to me. He said, yes, the flex craziness. Okay, so to give a brief summary with me as far as flex, and it's going to be involving, I might as well jump up to this one as well, but giving a brief summary of what happened to me with the Nike Foot Locker Flex app. I don't know why I said Nike Flex app, but with the Foot Locker Flex app. So everybody knows that the flu games were limited. Chris LaMonica said, I went through my own as well with the Flex app. Nitro said, hi and hey, like the Asics Gel Kano 14 X Sneaker Politics collab. Just say no campaign project. Hey, man, absolutely, man. Glad to have you here, Nitro. But everybody knows that the hood loves 12s. I guess that is the moniker for Jordan 12s, and I think it's like 9s or 10s and some other silhouette. But we all know the hood loves 12s, and apparently the hood came out for the flu game release as well as the OGs. And for the OGs, it's not the flu games. It is the black and reds for my, I guess you would say, millennials. It is the flu games and my Zennial. I don't know how that goes, but for the old people, it's the black and reds. For the people in the middle, it's the flu games, and for the newcomers, it's the breads. Also the flu games. But for that release, oh yeah, the hood likes 11s too. Nitro, hey, what's good, broski? Said vlogging with Demetrius, man. What's going on, man? Glad to see you in the building, man. Everything is pretty good thus far. I was able to get everything kicked in and going. I had a bit of a hiccup, but we know that the flu games, aka Blairs, aka Black and Reds, were limited, so to speak. And if you look at it from another perspective, they technically are never limited. There is just more demand than there is product. But I mean, it's still in the eyes of the consumer creates a limited situation going on. Let me see if I can fix this. But yes, so a lot of people were going crazy for these shoes because they did draw back the production numbers. A lot of people were going crazy. Now, a lot of pairs were dropped on All-Star Weekend. We saw a full run of different Jordan silhouettes 3 months down the line that are to be released, get released on All-Star Weekend. And the black and red Jordan 12s of the flu games were one of those releases that we saw, and we were all jealous. And people saw how good the quality looked or could be. And it just ramped people up for this up and coming release. So, with a lot of people trying to get the 12s, the Flex app had a huge major issue. The Flex app had an issue that they probably have not had in about 2 or 3 years, where people just flooded the app with entries and trying to get a pair. With this flooding of the app, it caused the app to crash. Now, I was able to get my entry in. I put in for a size 10 and for a size 7. For the size 7, I was waitlisted, and lucky for me, I was told on the size 10 that I won my pair. So I was excited. I was excited at the fact that I was able to hit for a pair of size 10 flu game Jordan 12s, because this is another one of those shoes that is an OG that I said I was going to be going after, that I said I wanted for the collection, and that I've never had before. So I was extremely excited. But when I go in on Friday evening to confirm my raffle win, it would not let me confirm my raffle win on my Android device. And as a matter of fact, I think if I go there now, because I had to delete, I thought it was something crazy. I thought it was something more simple than that. I had to delete the app and re-download the app and all of that kind of stuff. And yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm not even signed in, but I don't even think that the app is finished or fixed even yet. Let me see. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's finished. I mean, it's fixed. It's fixed and everything is good now. But at that time, it wouldn't let me log into the app and it wouldn't let me confirm my win. And I was panicking. Nitro said, for some people, known shoes as food, poison bread. Well, yeah. Right. The stomach flu 12s. Vlogging with Demetrius said, Foot Locker sucks. I can definitely share that sentiment. I can absolutely share that sentiment with you. But it wouldn't let me log into my Foot Locker app at all whatsoever. What did I do in order to figure things out? I went to investigating on Instagram and X, also known as Twitter. Zell Hart says, I can't stand Foot Locker. Dude, it's all about goodwill. Hey, man, I'm with you. As a matter of fact, with what happened this weekend, man, I can't stand Foot Locker either, and I really can't stand the vast majority of their employees. Shout out to you for tapping in from Twitch. Thank you. I appreciate you for all the love and support. Fake ass chain. Hey, it is what you think it is, but I got the Zales receipt to prove that it ain't fake. That's why it's small and it don't have no diamonds in it. It's pure silver, baby. But I appreciate the love. I appreciate you for tapping in and showing us and giving me your support, positive or negative. I love you, bro. it, Butchie said, I got COVID from a seafood boy at O'Reilly Auto Parts. I love those kind of comments. Yeah. Have not participated in any flex raffles in a year for my shoes. Usually, like, it's just sitting. Is that Mike Tyson on your shirt? It's fire. No, it's not Mike Tyson. It's Muhammad Ali. I would love a shirt with Mike Tyson on it, but this is a Muhammad Ali shirt. But I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Touchdown wings. Yeah. Yeah. I had touchdown wings a couple of nights ago, and well, actually 2 nights ago, and I saved the drink because I don't really drink juice, and I filled it with my special mix. If y'all know what I'm saying, I filled it with my special mix, and I got it. I went ahead and hit up GOAT. Hey, a lot of people had to hit up GOAT, but when I searched on Instagram and X, I found out that it wasn't working, that the Foot Locker app was not working and allowing you to confirm your reservations on Android devices. So I had to go to my iPhone. I had to get on my iPhone, log into my account, and confirm my reservation. And even when I did confirm my reservation, hit the Quan or the Nene, even when I did confirm my reservation, it wasn't working well there either, but it still allowed me to confirm my reservation. So that's out of the way. I go up to Foot Locker Saturday morning. When I go into Foot Locker Saturday morning, the manager tells me, he goes, "Are you here to pick up your raffle win?" I absolutely am here to pick up my raffle win. He says, "I'm not selling anything until the app is fixed." What do you mean you're not selling anything until the app is fixed? Like, I've got it on my phone if I need to show you, where it says that like, I won. What's the hardest you ever hit the folks before? I hit the folks so hard I dislocated my shoulder and I twisted my knee and tore my ACL. Hey, man, hey, I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. But he says, "Well, I'm not selling any shoes until the app is fixed because I can't see the QR code. I can't get anything. I'm not selling." So cool. Ohio 1986. Good evening, everybody. Oh, and again, shout out to No Hype 85, because if it wasn't for No Hype 85, I would have known to go onto my iPhone and confirm my reservation. So shout out to No Hype. Appreciate you, brother. But I said, all right, cool. Next day rolls around. The app is still not working. So I don't go up to Foot Locker because it's a 20-minute drive from the house to Foot Locker. From this house. From my other house, it's a faster drive. And I probably would have been more inclined to do it. But because it's a little further drive from this home, I wasn't going to go up there. So I called Foot Locker and I'm like, yo, I sat on hold for like 15, 20 minutes just to get to a representative. But I'm like, yo, so here's the problem. Are the shoes still at the store? And what is your policy on that? Multiple people on that day told me, we don't see that they sold the shoes. If they said that's what they're going to do, they're supposed to hold it, and they're not supposed to sell your shoes because whatever they can't see. So I'm like, okay, cool. It is what it is. So I'm just not going to make that drive. I go up there Monday because Monday the app is fixed. Monday I walk into the store. Dude goes, "Oh, they all gone." Oh, I got I got a problem at that point. We got a problem at that point. Nobody made it. Like, I don't know how many of you all have gone into Foot Locker and seen the reservation list. It's no more than 3 pages for the adult sizes and no more than 3 pages for the grade school size. And on that piece of paper, by every single raffle entry win, there's a name, an email address, and a number. So they very well could call the people that won the raffles. They didn't do any of that. They didn't call anybody, letting them know what was going on and that they were just going to go ahead and sell it despite the app not working. They didn't say anything. But the dude tells me, "Oh, they're all gone," and I don't know what to tell you. He tells me just like that, and I'm like, "Okay, well, a manager told me that they were going to hold my pair." Oh well, no, it wasn't me. I ain't tell you, man. I got agitated, but I was not pissed. I wasn't pissed until bro told me, "You need to," he did his hand like this above my head. "Hey, you gonna need to bring it down." Nah, don't tell me what I need to do, man. Especially when I'm not mad. Don't tell me what I need to do. Especially when you lied to my face. And on top of that, I use my points for this. So you screwed me over on my points, and you screwed me over on my time, my gas, all because you all didn't do what you all were supposed to do. Okay, cool. I got you. Ohio 1986 said, "Tapping in from work as always." So that was just one of the BS situations that I had to deal with when it came to these flu games, bread 11s, stomach virus. I said 11s. I meant 12. Stomach virus 12s, so on and so forth. But a couple of y'all said you all had your own issues. Sound off in the chat. Come on, chat. Let me know what was your issues with the flu games. What was your issues with Foot Locker, and how did you feel about this drop in general? Let the chat know. Let Foot Locker know if they pissed you off. Let them know. Let them know what the hell, how you feel. Lil Titan said, "Yo, what's good, my guy, man? What's good, Titan? Everything is all good now. I mean, the weekend was pretty rough, but I can't complain now, man. It seems like everybody in the chat today is saying fuck Foot Locker. I'm gonna be dropping a video with hopefully the audio to my experience at Foot Locker because I could not visually film. Otherwise, security would have drugged me out of there. And I ain't have time to be drugged out and possibly hit somebody and then end up in jail for a pair of shoes or a charge or for somebody acting a fool, even though I might have been okay with it. But, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I took an L, but the wife surprised me with a dub when she got back from running errands. Wow. Shout out to wifey for the dub. It must have been on the sneakers app. Oh, and speaking of the sneakers app, what's up with the sneakers app putting the grade school size in an adult size? Because Foot Locker did 7 and below as grade school sizes. All these other apps, Hibbits, Dick's Sporting Goods, and all these other apps put the size 7 as grade school, but the sneakers app put a size 7 as adults. So if you wanted to go for a pair for yourself and a pair for your girlfriend on the sneakers app or your kids or somebody like that, you couldn't unless you had multiple accounts. I don't know what was going on with that, but it is what it is. I mean, some apps even had a size 7 as grade school and a 7.5 as adults, or they had a 7 grade school and a 7 adults. However you want to split it up. But the Nike sneakers app was the only one that ended up having the 7s along with the adults. So, hey, ladies that wear a size 7, y'all had to pay the $210 like the men. Hey, that rhyme. In my era, some people with 12s got into fights because they were cutting the line. This must be the year that the YNs. And if y'all don't know, for anybody that don't know what YNs are, that's them young is coming back into the fold. They were gone for at least 3 years, and it was pretty quiet. It was pretty quiet for the sneaker community while they were gone because they weren't into some of the releases. And then the YNs re-entered the chat when it came to the metallic 5s, and now they came into the chat with the flu game 12s. Which is what we see on the screen right here. And I'm going to show y'all in just a second. But what's on this screen goes right into Nitro's point. Yeah, the sneakers app. Okay. Lil Titan said LOL. Nitro said it depends on the store. Some stores sell 7 men's and 7 grade schools. Facts. I hit on the flex for a grade school pair. I confirmed through the app despite it crashing. Got to Foot Locker. They said I was not on the winners list. What the hell? That's what I'm thinking. What? They sent me on a goose chase to Kids Foot Locker. What the fuck? That's messed up, man. That is messed up. Did you get a chance to call the Foot Locker customer service and see if you were actually on the list? Because that's some crazy shit right there. That's yeah, and then the fact that like these flu games are going for crazy resale prices that I don't even agree with. I don't agree with the resale prices, but at this point, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But yeah, that's really fucked up. I hate that for you. I really hate that for you. The shoe was sitting. That's why it's not heat and they outside. I guess they were sitting in some places. Now, in my city, we get a lot of shoes, and they weren't even sitting in my city. As a matter of fact, hold on just a second, and then we'll go back to that whole joint right there. But let me get up out of here real quick. If I go to my actual page, I posted this on my page right here. Now at my mall where they usually have like tons and tons and tons of pairs, these flu games just were not sitting at my store. This was what is it? I think this was City Gear inside of the mall. They literally put up a sign on the door that said, "We sold out of flu game 12s. We don't have no more, so don't bring your ass in here and ask." That's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I did not expect to see that, so I had to get a snapshot of that and let the family see that. But as you can see, they got dunks on sale. They got dunks on top of dunks on top of dunks, like in the early 90s, like a bargain bin hunting. And apparently dunks have been phased out, as well as they have foam posits in this particular City Gear. They have foam posits sitting. They had the green glow foams months ago. I bought like a pair of green glow foams, not for me, but for somebody else. And they're just now supposed to be releasing on the Nike sneakers app and everywhere else. I think they've loaded up on the Flex app as well, but yeah, I was able to get those a while ago. So it's a strange time when it comes to sneakers, but yeah, let me go. I'm gonna pull that other joint back up, and then we're gonna talk about that. But let's see what else you all are saying in the chat, so I don't forget about y'all, and you all can have your voices heard. Let's see. Chris LaMonica said, "Who told me I was not on the winners list? ENT me back to at Foot Locker, and then they gave me a pair." What? So so you went to the Foot Locker. They told you didn't have a pair. They sent you to Kids Foot Locker. You weren't gonna get them in there, and then you went back and they told you, I would have needed a discount. I would have needed a discount because people don't have time to waste. But I'm glad you got your pair. I'm glad you got your pair and you didn't have to pay crazy ass resale prices. G-Face says salutes, HGK man, salutes to you, fam. Thank you for tapping in. I appreciate you. Oh, before I continue, how is everybody doing tonight? How is everybody's Tuesday night, and how was your weekend despite all of the craziness going on? In my city, I seen the YNs and adults fight each other over shoes, carts, and other stuff. Ooh, damn. The Killer 12s, absolutely. I called Foot Locker the night before and confirmed it. Okay, so your Foot Locker was on some bullshit too, from what I understand. Basically, your Foot Locker was on some bullshit. And I had a conversation with the manager. After I got pissed, after I got annoyed and I said my piece, I had a conversation with the manager, and I hope my phone audio picked that up as well. But I was like, dude, you have a responsibility. When you give the customers your word, you're supposed to go by your word. And no matter how inconvenient it is to you or your staff, you need to do what you have to do in order to serve your loyal customers. Over the years, from the time I was a kid to the time I'm an adult to now, I have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars from my parents' pockets to my pockets at Foot Locker. And the fact that, y'all bullshit me like this, and I know it's just a shoe, but for me, it was beyond a shoe. It was the fact that you told me you weren't going to sell anything. You had me leave. Then you had me come back and waste my fucking time. That's the part I don't like. And I had different service associates call you, customer service representatives call you multiple times, and you did not answer the phone. It does not kill anybody to answer the phone. So that was the reason I was pissed. Like, shoe aside, I wasn't going to get to fighting over a shoe. I was going to get to fighting over the principle and the attitude. So, I mean, but the guy was like, I'll take your name and your number. And if we get a pair in, we'll be sure to call you. And we all know how that shit goes. And they thought they had a pair of flu games in the back, but they ended up bringing up a box, a 12 box to the front. And they were the French Blues that aren't even supposed to release until either the end of the month or next month. So they do have the French Blues in stock. I'm letting you all know that now. Tonight on Soul Source, the Foot Lockers have the French Blues in stock. I saw them for myself. So harass the fuck out of them and see if you can catch people trying to backdoor you a pair early, because they got them in there. Thank you, Foot Locker, for screwing me over and wasting my time. But yes, apparently, and it's a picture of Agent Smith from The Matrix. Apparently, somebody got shot this weekend over a pair of flu games. I don't condone violence. I'm not going to make light of this imagery, but let's check it out and see what's going on. News from the Concrete, NFTC_news on Twitter said, just confirmed the Citizen had the newly released Jordan 12 flu games taken at gunpoint. Folks, I continue to warn you about DC. So this happened in DC. It's not a game out here. Be careful and watch your surroundings. Citizen robbed at gunpoint with shoes taken on, I guess that's the street name, on the block of 5000 BI of Central Street Southeast. DC Police Department on scene investigating an armed robbery with a citizen having their possessions taken by multiple individuals with at least one armed with a gun. So thankfully, he didn't get shot. Thankfully, he's okay, but still, again, I feel like that's bullshit to try to rob somebody over a pair of shoes. Is this what we're back to? Is this what we're really back to in the sneaker game? I don't understand. I don't understand this. Lil Titan said, I'd rather grab another pair of black toes than getting pew-pewed by YNs just for some toilet. Facts. That's some real shit right there. To be honest with y'all, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't even like pandas, but I would rather buy a pair of panda dunks than be held at gunpoint or pew-pewed by some young idiots for a pair of shoes. This is not 1996. It wasn't cool when it wasn't cool, and it wasn't a smart thing to do back then, and it damn sure isn't a smart thing to do now. This is, I mean, incidents like this is what forced the sneaker community to complain and gripe to Jordan and Nike brand to increase the stock numbers. And when they increased the stock numbers, we didn't buy into it. But of course, they increased the stock numbers on some bullshit that we didn't want. so they can't 100% blame it all on us because they didn't necessarily listen to us, but it is what it is. Also last week, moving on from the 12s, and like I said, I'll be doing a video about that for anybody that missed it or for anybody that will be new to the channel or anything like that. I will be doing a video on that, and in that video, with my Foot Locker experience, I will have the audio with what was said and how things went down with the Flex app and Foot Locker and all of that. So be out on the lookout for that as well as a review of the Air Jordan 12 flu games, because despite that terrible incident with Foot Locker, I was able to secure a pair. Lucky for me. So a review will be coming on that. Hey, you're going to want to watch it. There are mixed opinions on the flu games. Before we move on, let me ask you what your opinion is on the flu games. Some people say they're overrated. A lot of people said that the flu games, when they got them in hand, they were very pleasantly surprised. They were happy with the purchase. Y'all let me know. Were the flu games overrated and were easy pass, or were they definitely worth your purchase? Not necessarily your haggle, but were they definitely worth your purchase? And are you happy that you have them in the collection? Sound off in the chat for me. This one, I don't know how many of you all have seen this, but this has been circulating around for, I think, since last year, for a couple of months now. A StockX employee, if things could not get any worse for StockX, I don't see StockX ever recovering from any of this. And we'll talk about that in a little bit as to why I want to say that any further. I think the latest report puts the nail in the coffin for StockX. And if you keep buying from StockX and you get, fake shoes and they don't want to help you, that's on you. That's on you. Hey, it is what it is. But also, me and my platform is to inform individuals that don't know about it. So I'm going to keep pushing the narrative and things like that to help the new people and to kind of get them right. But check this out. They pass.
You don't put a tag or something?
Unless it is sold on the platform.
Okay. You don't UV light? They're fake.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Look at that dude's expression. Yo. Okay. So this is a sneaker convention. And that was StockX. StockX was verifying this dude's lost and founds. Now the dude went to the table knowing that his lost and founds were fake. And check that dude's face out. He like, oh shit. Whoo! So he went to the table, StockX's table, knowing that his lost and founds were fake. He asked the guy, he was like, y'all don't put no tags on it? They were like, nah, we don't put no tags on it unless it goes through the app. He said, y'all don't blacklight it? The dude shook his head and his fro was bouncing, and he was like, nah, we don't do no blacklight on it or nothing. And the dude hit him with it. That's fake. They fake. His partner over here looking like, God damn, and he got you on camera. Dude is looking like, I'm glad that shit wasn't me. Better you than me. And you can see he quickly ducks down and he grabs him. He's like, well, damn, where's the exit? Where's the exit? And this is the method that people make fun of all the time, the way that they legit check. The way that they legit check. People make fun of that shit all the time. And I can understand why. I can understand why. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. But clearly, StockX doesn't know what they're talking about. Clearly, very few people know what they're talking about. And I mean, it's gotten to the point where we got the understanding of what's the odds of somebody properly legit checking a pair of sold shoes. Like I always suggest that if you're buying a pair of shoes, make sure that it's within the first week of release. The first week to 2 weeks of release, because anything after that, when you get into like 4 weeks, a month after release, you're getting into some pretty shaky territory because Guangdong is pumping out these shoes like crazy, and the quality is looking scary. So, hey, hey, look, HG told you right here, if you go for some older shoes, go for them at your risk and absolutely make sure you have an idea of what it is that you're looking at. That's all I'm saying.
Don't get mad at me, nigga. I'm here telling the truth. If somebody else should have told you that. Don't get.
So when it comes to these, just be careful, y'all. Just be careful when it comes to any shoe that you buy resale. Let's see what y'all have been saying in the chat. Let me make sure I got y'all. It said, sad to say, my era, you got unalived for Jordans in the 80s and 90s. I don't even remember that many females wearing J's like now. Facts. In the because my era is like the late 90s. In the 90s. So when I started recognizing or looking at Jordans as an option for me that I might have wanted, one of the toughest hills I had to climb, besides the price of the Jordans, was trying to convince my mother to buy me a pair of Jordans, because my mom watched the news. It was word of mouth, because back then there was no internet like that. In the middle 90s, there was no internet like that was like fast and efficient like social media is. We didn't have phones that were like touch screen that kept you in the loop every second of the day. So basically everything in the 90s was word of mouth. In the 90s, word of mouth was crazy when it came to Jordan shoes. And when I asked my mom for my first pair of Jordans, my mom was like, no, because I'm not going to buy you a pair of shoes for you to get, stabbed or pew-pewed or unalived for. I'm not going to lose you and the money I paid for the shoes at the same time. Now, of course, she was more so worried about me, but it's the point that she was trying to make. And for months, I harassed my mom for a pair of Jordans. And my argument was always, I'm not going to let nobody take the shoes off my feet because I'm not going to really wear them like that. And it's crazy to say that you would have to form those kind of sentences just to get a pair of shoes. Really? For somebody to sit and have to say, I'm not going to wear them like that for me to get them, for me to be possibly unalived or be attacked is crazy. You should be able to wear whatever you want, when you want, where you want, with no issues whatsoever. But yeah, I mean, that's how it was, man. That's how it was. And it seems like they're bringing that type of energy back in the 2020s, and I'm not here for that shit. They need to cut that out real quick. I don't know what Nike and Jordan are going to do about that, but they need to do something about it real quick, fast, in a hurry. Nitro said the flu game, food poison, it's a clean color, but for him, it was not a necessary purchase. Okay, I feel you on that, Nitro. I feel you. Because 210 was a steep price. I talked about that last week. 210 was crazy. I'm waiting on my flu games from JD, so we'll see. All right, Larry G. When you get your flu game pairs in, go to my Instagram, homegrown_kicks. If you don't follow me there. If you don't have IG, it's all right. Follow me on some other platform and let me know how you felt about your flu game 12s, because I'm going to drop some photos of the flu game 12s on my IG, because I need to get back to putting more photos on IG. I started deleting some things off of my main profile wall, so that I can get back to the kind of content that I used to put on IG. So I'm going to put a picture of a couple of photos of the flu game 12s, And everybody chime in under that photo what their experiences were and how they feel about their pair if you all actually got a pair. Nitro said that is old school stock video from New York, got sold 2 years ago. Yeah, it absolutely is. It is. Like I said, it's an old photo, but it you know, what we're going to be talking about in just a second, it is going to hold true. And another example of how bad StockX really is. He should have said that's cap. Little Titan said, damn. And that's the main man at StockX doing them too. Whew, yeah. Larry G said the other dude looking like shit. That's why I let him check it. Cause hell, I knew I didn't. Oh shit, that was funny. Little Titan said maybe the coworker set that boy up. Let's hope not, man. Let's hope not. That was New York. Got sold 2 years ago with StockX. I think Lost and Found just came out a year ago. Facts. Any shoes or clothes I have to get from third-party stores, I always do my own legit check. You have to nowadays. You have to. It's crazy that you have to be like in-depth and knowledgeable about these things, but the way I look at it is when I get into a space that I'm interested in, I want to be as knowledgeable as possible. So it's not that much of an inconvenience for me, man. Larry G said parents was fighting over Gila's in the mall lined up. Yeah. James said a better long-term hold, the Nigel 4s, SB Navy 4s, or the Union 1s. Okay. So if I look at it, let's see. The Union 1s are trying to make Union LA is trying to make a strong comeback in general. And the stock number for the Union LA Jordan 1s is going to be crazy. I think the stock numbers for the Union Jordan 1 is greater than the stock number was for the Flu Games or the Bread 12s. So that gives you an idea of how many pairs are out there. There's going to be a large release on the Nike Sneakers app as well as a shot drop between the 10th and the 28th. Shout out to Boss Dub Kicks for dropping that information. So between the 10th and the 28th, there is going to be a shot drop of the Union LA Jordan 1s, and then it's going to follow up with the Nike Sneakers app release. They released a couple of pairs at the All-Star Weekend event, and then Union LA released pairs as well. So that's going to be a bit of a struggle. Also because Jordan 1s are in a struggle as of right now. So the resale value isn't going to be that crazy. So it would be between the SB4s and the Nigel Sylvester 4s. And I would say that the Navy SB4s is going to be a better hold long term than the other two. Only because people are still wanting a pair of the Pine Green SB4s and they're not willing to pay the resale price, and because of the hype that came with the Pine Green or the Green SB4s. It's going to have that same kind of hype with the navy blue 4s. Also because the red SB4s are not dropping this year, or might not even be dropping, period. But I mean, it's kind of a toss-up between those two. Now, eventually the Unions will go up in resale value, but I don't see anything crazy with the Union resale value because Union hype has really died down a lot. And we're going to be talking about Union Jordan 1s in just a bit, so hold on tight. Lil Tight said, at this point, I trust Damn D with the Fugazi more than these cats out here born in the 2010s. Facts, man. If y'all don't know who Damn D is, man, I ain't even going to talk about Damn D. I'm not even going to talk about the scandals and stuff like that. But if you know, you know, like Pusha T said. If you know, you know. Larry G said, I'm 46. My parents never bought me J's. My first was the Nines, and I bought them both pairs, Olives and the Concords. Ooh, that was in the 90s. That was a really good, start to a collection. That was a really good pickup. Larry G said at James, I think the Nigels. The Nigels, I could see a strong push for the Nigels. That's why I think it's a toss-up between the two. The SB4s and the Nigel 4s, but we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, only time will tell. Chris LaMonica said, did you ever see the movie Kicks? It came out in 2016. Kids get Jordan 1s stolen, and it leads to murder and beatdowns to recover the shoes. Kicks. No, I've never seen Kicks. Let me see. Let me look. Let me look on Google. Kicks the movie. Come on, of course. Okay, there we go. So I can watch it on HBO Max or Max. No, why did you go? Okay, thank you. As a matter of fact, I know about this movie. I heard about Kicks, but I didn't watch it because a lot of people said it was corny. Or maybe I did watch it. No, you know what? I did watch it. I did watch that movie. Rotten Tomatoes gave it an 85%. I think it was like a TV series more than a movie, right? If I'm not mistaken. Maybe I have to go back and look at it. But if you've never seen Kicks, you can watch it on Max, YouTube, Hulu Premium, Sling TV, Amazon Prime, YouTube TV, Google Play for $3.99, and Fandango at home for $3.99. So I just gave some free promo to those companies. I hope you appreciate it. And if you all haven't seen it, hey, I don't know. I ain't going to tell you to go watch it, but it's available. Larry G said, I got you. James said, Larry G, I just purchased them. I want to see in hand. Okay. Larry G said, Jordans and starter coats and hats. Kids would die. Ooh, yeah, they were being unalived, especially for them starter jackets. Oh my gosh. I remember, oh man. I remember hearing about that from like grandma watching TV. God rest her soul. Love you, grandma. But yeah, starter jackets. I remember I had the Denver Broncos pullover starter jacket. And at the time, I know the Dallas Cowboys starter jacket was popping, but I never really saw any other starter jackets other than like the Dallas Cowboys, the Denver Broncos, the Miami Dolphins. And that was about it. But later on in life, I learned that there were a lot more different starter jackets, but people were putting in moves, man. People were out there being, goons for them starter jackets. At James, what? Nigel's? James, yes. Gift to myself. Oh, okay, so you bought the Nigel's early. Well, I get yeah. You got the Nigels ahead of the actual release date. Larry G, homegrown. Yeah, I was in the 10th grade in 1994. Couldn't tell me nothing like Kanye. Facts. Nice gift. Them shits look awesome. Jay Bill said, "Que pasa, homegrown kicks?" Just tapping in straight from the studio, man. What's going on, Jay Bill? Man, glad to have you in here. We were talking about everybody's experience with the flu games. How was your experience with the flu games? We were talking about the bullshit that went down with me at Foot Locker. I will be doing a video and hopefully being able to post the audio and it actually being good audio about what went down with me at Foot Locker and how I was about to, put some knots on somebody's head. You know what I'm saying? But I hope everything is going good with you, man. Let us know. JVL says, salute to the chat. What's up, fellas? He said, I had the White Sox pullover. Yay. Hey, I hear you. Starter jackets was popping crazy. But this is just a video that I showed of StockX and how in trouble they are. Of course, this video is old. I'm not gonna act like this is a new video or something groundbreaking or something condemning again of StockX. But the next thing that we talk about with StockX is going to be pretty much condemning and the nail in the coffin. But I was asking the Union LA Jordan 1s. How many people hit on the Union LA Jordan 1s? How many of us hit? Because they dropped Thursday. They dropped Thursday at a ticket price of $200. How many of us hit on the Union LA Jordan 1 Shadow to Chicago's chat? And what are our thoughts on the Union LA Jordan 1 Shadow to Chicago's? Like for me, let me see. And they might have an image of it here. So we're going to get rid of that. We're going to get him up off of the screen because he clearly can't help his boy and he embarrassed. These joints right here dropped Thursday. And like I said again, I will reiterate, they will be dropping again on the Nike Sneakers app. This is a huge GR by standards of other releases that are going to be going down this year. This is a huge GR. This is Union LA's chance to get back in people's good graces and get back into what made them popular. So they're going back to the basics, and I'm not mad at them, but they're going to be on Nike Sneakers app, and they're going to be doing a shop drop. Now, things may change, so take that with a grain of salt. They're supposed to be doing a shop drop between the 10th and the 28th. So stay vigilant. If I can get any other specifics to that date to narrow it down a little bit, I'm going to post it on my IG stories or on my IG profile. So follow me on Instagram at homegrown_kicks. And shout out to Boss Dub Kicks, your favorite insider's insider. He's feeding the plug information because he's got direct information. So shout out to him. I appreciate you for being so open with the community. But what do you all think of these? The Shadow to Chicago Jordan 1 High Union LA collab. Y'all let me know. Now, the leather looks good. And from sources, Retro Rick, Maddie's Kicks, salute to Retro Rick. I meant to speak on Retro Rick in the beginning of the live. And I do apologize to you, Brody, for not, remembering to, talk about you in the beginning of the live. But Retro Rick had to go back in for surgery. He's the plug's plug. He's the plug to the stars. He's the plug to the everyday people, giving back to the community with the Retro Wheel and RetroCon. He's planning on getting back into RetroCon. RetroCon is one of the most biggest events where he gives back to the sneaker community in Atlanta, Georgia. So if you're in the Atlanta area, or even if you're not and you want to come to the event and see all of the blessings that he gives out, feel free to follow him at Retro Rick and Maddie's Kicks. He recently had to have surgery today, some pretty serious surgery because he had infections and things like that going on from a previous surgery. And I want to send my prayers, well wishes, get well soon, and blessings to you, bro, Retro Rick. I hope you get better. Rest up, man. Stay out of the streets for these sneakers, man, because as you can see, it's crazy. But we love you here at Soul Source and Homegrown Kicks, man. We love you over here, and I appreciate you for all you do in the community, man. Rest easy and get well soon. Blessings to you, bro. But from him and the conversation that he had with Mike Rich on his IG Live, yeah, he knows Mike Rich too. And if y'all know Mike Rich, y'all know, man, he's the everyday sneaker collector, everyday man's champion, man. In every hood fella's champion. He's not all about the glitz and the glamour and all that. He's more relatable. So shout out to you, Mike Rich, as well. But he saw pairs from Retro Rick and he was pretty excited about it. So I heard the quality on these are insane, and I'm pretty much looking forward to trying to get a pair or getting a pair and seeing the quality. But from this picture, they look real good. I'm not even gonna hold you; they look good. Now, as far as on the level of do I have to have them? No, these are not a must-have in my opinion by any stretch of the imagination. But it's definitely a clean shoe, and I'm not mad at them. I don't have a legitimate pair of Chicago's. I got a pair of I got a pair of Black Toes now in the collection. The OG sample pair of Black Toes. I have those in the collection now. Thank you for releasing those. I have a pair of Lost and Founds, which is the closest that I have to a pair of Chicago's in the collection. Glad that I was able to pick these pair up because these are a cold ass pair of shoes. Shit. These might be better than the actual like 2015 release of the Chicago's. I don't know. I can't say that for certain because I've never had them. I've never seen them in person, but I damn sure do like these. And I'm, if that's the closest I'm going to get to Chicago's in 2025, hey, I'm glad I have those. But, these are nice as well. These are a really nice look. And when you put your pants over them, nobody's going to know that they're Union. They're going to just think that they're Chicago's. That's if you wear your pants over your ankle collars. I don't wear my pants over my ankle collar, but it is what it is, man. Maybe you do, but I don't. Jay Ville said, yep, I hit on the Nike sneakers app for the flu games. Man, congrats to you, brother, man. Hey, look, let me tell you, you're going to be excited. The leather is, wow. Now, of course, QC is crazy across the board, but from the consensus, the leather on the flu games is chef's kiss. Pretty damn good. Lil Titan said, Domilo Jeque la que, wepa. I hope Lil Titan, you ain't got me saying nothing crazy, man. But I guess you're talking to J Ville. Larry G said, homegrown, look at your boy you got on screen. He looking like, man, why you do us like that? Facts, man. He was absolutely looking crazy. That shadow at the top is fire. The only thing that throws me off about this release is how big the Wings logo is. That Wings logo is freaking huge. Jay Ville said, I hit on the LA Union and my bread bands just touched it. Ooh, wee. Yo, Jay Ville, bro, I thought we was family. Why you didn't tell me? You going crazy like that with the band breads, bro? But it's okay. I understand. Life gets busy. But he said, touchdown, my G. I'm happy as fuck. LOL. I was a little worried about them being stolen. I'd be worried too. The bands, the band Jordan 1s, I'd be worried about them being stolen too, bro. I'd definitely be worried about them being stolen. I ain't supposed to show that, but I did. Larry G said, damn. Jay Ville, hold on, Jay Ville, just for flexing on us like that, I ain't gonna hate, man. Jay Ville, I'm gonna hit you with one of these. Jay Ville coming in with the heat, man. Lil Titan said, congrats, G. Absolutely, man. Jay Ville, congrats, man. Much blessings to you, man. Glad to hear. Chris LaMonica said, I like the yellow piping on the leather cuts, but really don't need this shoe in my collection if it comes to paying above retail. Facts, Chris. Facts. I 100% agree with you on that. I don't know if it's the fact that Union has fallen off in our eyes, and this is not anything groundbreaking or new. This was groundbreaking and new when they did the Storm Blues and the Black Toes. And then after that, they gave us a bunch of BS, and now they're trying to come back to, square one. They should have came back. They should have went back to square one a long time ago and then thought long and hard about the rest of the stuff. But, I mean, I guess better late than never. We'll see. But I definitely agree with the sentiments on that. Jay Ville said, yo, Lil Titan, que la que? Hey, mi brother. I hope I said that right. Larry G said, good hit, man. Right. My boy Mike Rich drive trucks. Real cool dude. Facts. Yeah. Mike Rich is the truck driver here. Yard dog. Yeah, Lost and Found, still a banger for sure. Jay Ville said, I think that that the sneaker of the year are between Breads or Brick by Brick Fours. Ooh. Okay, Jay Bill saying how you put us in that hemisphere. Let's go ahead and touch on it real quick. What is, in your opinion, sneaker of the year? What would you consider sneaker of the year? Because from what I'm hearing, not a lot of people are hyped about the Union LA Jordan 1s. A lot of people were hyped about, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do it to y'all real quick. A lot of people were hyped about these joints right here. Look, woo, boy, that boy's soft. But a lot of people were hyped about this, but this is not even being considered sneaker of the year. A lot of people were hyped about this, but they haven't been chiming in as far as this being sneaker of the year, and for understandable reasons, because that was extremely hard to get, and the release was bullshit. But as far as I think people's idea about sneaker of the year is slowly starting to change. In the beginning, from like 2020 up until 2022, maybe I would say 2018 to 2022, it was all about hype. Then somewhere along the lines, the requirements started to change as far as accessibility, what was actually a good shoe, and what was the masses thought process. But on Reddit, I'm starting to see a lot of people consider this as sneaker of the year, despite the fact that it is currently sitting on shelves. I've walked in multiple malls and seen these sitting on shelves, but what do y'all think? Is the Black Toes a viable comparison or a viable fighter or enterer for sneaker of the year? Because the material is nice and buttery. It looks good. Not gonna hold you. It looks good. It makes me almost want to double up on these joints, especially given the fact that I can get these for below retail. As a matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think I am gonna double up on these. But could this be considered sneaker of the year? In chat, what are your criteria for sneaker of the year? Is it still hype being a consideration, or is it accessibility? What are your criteria for sneaker of the year? And what do you think is going to be sneaker of the year for 2025? Because there are a plethora of releases coming in 2025. We can't forget about the shattered backboards. We can't forget about the undefeated 4s. We can't forget about the Gamma 11s. As well as a couple of other releases that are seeing a first-time release, and a lot of people are saying those is fire as well. So y'all sound off in the chat. Let me know down below. Larry G said that blue Nigel Fuego too. Woo, yeah. Nigel doing this thing. Nigel been doing this thing for a long time, though. I'm not even going to cap. Even though Nigel's releases aren't that plentiful and aren't as many as other, collaborators within Nike and Jordan Brand, which is probably the best move, because a lot of people have gotten tired of Travis Scott's. A lot of people have gotten tired of seeing what's her name? She did the Concrete Rose Jordan 1s. And I'm sorry, man. I really apologize for forgetting her name, but Tiana Taylor. I had to redeem myself. A lot of people were tired of Tiana Taylor. A lot of people were tired of Nina Chanel. Was it Nina Chanel? Or whatever that lady's name was. Forgive me, no disrespect. That did the 3s that dropped last year. So yeah, like maybe Nigel knew better than every other person. Larry G said that Lil Wayne, woo, yeah, yeah, no doubt, family, no doubt. Lil Titan said, damn, my guy got them band 1s. Salutes. Shh. Hey, don't tell nobody. Larry G said, whack ass Cortez, Field General, and Beffy's Jordan 1. Yeah, Union LA dropped some trash. And it was, I think, was it just those three? It feels like it was more than that. Looks like said, Bread 85s. Those, thumbs up. He said, I'll take the Galaxy over the Bread. See, and that's another thing. The Galaxies just dropped too. Like, Sneaker of the Year just does not always have to be Jordans. I think I'm going to do a video about what people think, what their idea of Sneaker of the Year is. And I think I'm going to just cover not just Jordans, but Nikes. I appreciate you, Larry G, for making me, think outside of the Jordan box. Because sometimes we get trapped in the Jordan box because we think that's what pushes views. But to be honest, it's not what pushes the most views. The black toes are top 10 for sure. Krista Monica said, I've seen the Nigel Fords in person. Too soon to call Sneaker of the Year, but the box and interior packaging with blue strap makes them a strong contender for Sneaker of the Year. Packaging could make the difference. And y'all know me. If you all watch any of my videos, if you all watch any of my content, I say presentation is key. Thank you, Chris. Presentation is absolutely key for me, and it's not just the shoe. So again, the black toes, they came with this box. That was the promo photo for 85, 86 that showed the sample pair that were supposed to be made that didn't get put into production. Not only did you get the box that is fully covered in the design, might I add, which Nike does not do. The last time I remember Jordan Brand doing something like that was for the Toro Bravo Jordan 5s. But you also get the paper with the promo photos that go along with it. And I still got to put that up on the IG. I've been busy. I've had to do physical therapy and doctor's appointments. So that's what's holding me back from the IG posts and the YouTube videos and things like that. Because I'm trying to get this arm back right so I can get back to work. But I 100% wholeheartedly agree with you. Presentation and going the extra mile also makes things a consideration for Sneaker of the Year for me. I don't know about anybody else because a lot of people say we don't wear the box, but you pay for the box. So, hey, it is what it is. BFRG Global Metallic 5s. It kicked off the chaos. Man, salutes to you, Global, man, for coming through. And I appreciate you. Thank you always, man. Welcome to the family. Glad to have you here. Yeah, the Metallic 5s did kick off the drama. And the crazy thing about the Metallic 5s is the Metallic 5s weren't even close to the OGs. The 2016s were more close to the OGs than anything. But yeah, the Metallic 5s kicked off the crazy YN drama, and the flu games just continued the crazy YN drama. So I mean, yeah, that's also a contender. That also can be considered a contender because people's reaction is another consideration that you have to think of. Larry G said, I doubled up on the black toe lows, so I would double up on highs. Had the high since November. Larry G, we here, fam, we here. I doubled up on the black toe lows. I even got sale laces from Lace Lab, free promo Lace Lab. Hopefully you will collab with me and make me a sponsor because I am partnered with Reshoevn8r and have a discount code for anybody who wants to say 10% off on Reshoevn8r. I also am partnered up with Crease Guards. Crease Guards. Some of y'all don't like Crease Guards because y'all say, man, it ain't cool, but it's okay to like crease protection for your shoes because some shoes look ugly as shit with creases in them, especially the patent leather shoes that we might have or the suede shoes, or you might want to keep your shoes crease-free for as long as possible because they are your coveted grails that you've been wanting to get for a long time and you finally got them and you want them to last as long as possible. Don't be afraid to freaking put crease guards in your shoes if you use my promo code homegrown at creaseguards.com. you save, I think it's like 30% off. No other company is giving you 30% off their products. And on top of saving 30% off, if you use my promo code, they give you an additional set of crease guards for free. So, I'll put the link there in the video or one of my other videos, or go to my IG and look for my crease guards post. You can buy the crease guards from my post. And hey man, protect your shoes from creases. We're trying to do big things, man. We're trying to take care of what we have, because in this economy, shit, we don't know what's gonna happen. And that's just real spill. I got to double up on the way on the black toes. First pair came from StockX. I'm kind of iffy on those. Ohio, bro. I wish you didn't buy them from StockX. I wish you would have reached out to me and said something to me, because I would have went to my local store and picked up a pair for you, and then the only thing you would have had to do was pay me the cost of the shoe plus shipping. If you wanted to go that way, or it would have been better to go to GOAT or something like that. But man, I don't believe in StockX anymore. I haven't believed in StockX since like 2017, 2018, before the whole Christmas debacle when they screwed me on that. You only got one time to screw me over, and it's a wrap. But dude, you didn't have to do that. Ohio said they feel kind of flimsy and I can twist them. Let me see. You said these are straight from, where did I get these from? I think I got these from Hibbets. But you can twist them a little bit, but they're really stiff. And I got to put a lot into twisting them. Now the ones that you can't twist are those band joints. Like you can't twist them at all because they have that OG hard lasting board in the bottom, and they not finna twist for nobody. They're not finna twist for nobody at all. The black toes, really the OG facts, man, facts. Are you talking about Tiana Taylor? Yes, I was talking about Tiana Taylor. Nina Chanel, yes. Okay. Appreciate y'all. Brick by Brick, top 5 in my opinion. I wasn't a big fan of Brick by Brick, but the more and more I see them, I'm really fucking with them. I'm really vibing with them. I don't understand the wrapping them in the plastic bag. Maybe that is exactly what I think it is. And maybe it's not what I'm thinking it is, but I don't really get the whole point of him wrapping them in plastic bags and then putting a blue band around it. But the fact that they went the extra mile to do something extra is pretty dope. And hopefully I can get a pair and, put it on the channel and give my thoughts and opinions on that. Nitro said, for me, don't care about sneaker of the year anymore. Just trying to wear my sneakers, get most value. Some of them turn into beaters and Aaron pairs. I feel you on that, Nitro. I fuck with that. A fire box. Yeah, definitely is. Yeah, the Air Jordan 11 black toes are sleepers. It's supposed to be black toes or ones. But either way, yeah. I believe the Gammas are going to be sleepers this year. I'm not a huge... Oh, okay, you said ones. All right. Look, yeah, I felt the same way. No, not from StockX. I wasn't ready to hear that. But yeah, these are pretty cool. A good shoe, but a must-have, not in my opinion, not at all. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Let's see. This one right here kind of caught my eye. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. But it says someone spent $100,000 in Bitcoin on a pair of Ultra Boost. What the fudge? So Save the Bees, Papa_Smurf34 said back on December 11, 2024, in honor of 90K Bitcoin, please share your worst Bitcoin physical purchase. He said, I'll go first. I paid 1 Bitcoin for these in 2017, and they were the Ultra Boost. Sheesh. 100 bands for these shits, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed. I don't blame you, but if you got plenty of other Bitcoin, I mean that's pennies. That's a drop in the bucket to you. So I mean, you know, it is what it is. Bitcoin wasn't what Bitcoin wasn't in 2017 what it is now, but shit. I mean, whatever. You win some, you lose some. You did what you felt like you had to do because at that time Ultra Boosts were going for the high, and you know, it is what it is. What y'all think? What y'all think about paying $100K for a pair of Ultra Boosts? And they weren't even collabs; they were like basic Ultra Boosts back then. I'm a Mason. Brick bundles come delivered with bands on them and some plastic. Oh, okay. Larry G, that's dope as fuck. That's dope as fuck. Man, shout out to you and your skill and your trade. Appreciate you because you are what helped keep the world going. Shout out to the brick masons. But that's dope. Okay, so I didn't know that. Okay, so it goes along with the theme. That's dope. That's dope as hell. Crystal Monica said the concrete bricks delivered in pallets are wrapped in plastic with blue bands around them to hold in place in New York City at construction sites. Oh, okay. You learn something new every day. And the funny thing is like my grandfather, rest his soul, when he owned his own construction company, he did all of that too. But I mean, I wasn't old enough to know any of that. So, but I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for that tidbit of information, man. You're never too old to learn something. If you think you are, and if you think you know everything, then just stop existing. Stop existing. JP said, "What the fuck?" I'm with you on that, man. Larry G said, "Ugly ass shoes." $100K for these. I mean, yeah, they are ugly. Yeah, they are ugly. Hindsight is 2020 though. We're gonna get him the benefit of the doubt. Larry G said Nigel being real creative. That's facts, bro. That's facts. And that's good to know, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, so we're gonna get out of that. We're gonna get out of the embarrassment. Puma paid Pele $120,000 to tie his shoes in 1970. Oh, okay, that's crazy. Yo, this right here. Up, down, left, right. Praise God. This is crazy right here. This is crazy. A dude got a stained pair of Supreme boxers in his $1,100 mystery box. Yo, dude paid $1,100, $1,000 for some shitty Supreme boxers. Bro, that's crazy. Hold on, let me see. I gotta see this.
You want me to open it or what?
No. I'm thinking mystery box, 1,500 nothing, coin flip.
1,500 nothing mystery box. We got shoes, clothes, or what?
We got a little bit of both.
Shoes and clothes?
Shoes and clothes.
We got some collabs, some SBs, or what we got?
No okay. Collabs. I got some game worn shit.
Yeah. Game worn?
And some kicks.
How many shoes?
2 shoes, and I got 1 piece of clothing.
2 shoes and 1 piece of clothing. Game worn, like a game worn jersey or something?
Hold on.
You're trying to scam me?
Hold on. That's a good deal.
What about zero?
Hold on.
0 12.
Do 0.
This mystery box shit from the customer trying to sell a mystery box to the consumer. Okay. Now, this is a lot of get back for the bullshit mystery boxes and the high ass, crazy ass resale prices that resale stores have. And we've seen like everyday person to resale store mystery boxes with culture kicks, and we'll talk about them in just a second. And I only want to briefly cover, culture kicks. Because I'm going to do a video about that. I was supposed to work on it today, but I had to get, myself taken care of and other things taken care of. I had to go to the doctor today and get a checkup on whether or not I was going to have surgery or not. And surgery is still on the table. But Culture Kicks is known for that. Some shitty draws. Okay, let's just play the video.
0 or 11. 0 or 11. I don't know what the hell's in here, bro.
I can do 0 11.
0 11.
0 11.
All right. You calling it, or you want to flip it?
I'll call
At
it.
Tito's.
Let's see.
Tails never fails.
Oh my god.
Tails never fails.
All right, 1100 for you,
So
bro.
he won. He got
Bro,
$100
what
for his mystery box.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
It's good, bro.
What's good? What you got in here?
I got some
Bro, Jordan Flights.
Carolina Blue.
Bro, these are absolutely trash.
He paid $1,100 for some Jordan Flights. Hopefully, okay. Next.
Bro, what the hell are these, bro? Okay, you got some Chrome Hearts. Bro, what the Bro.
Game more, dog.
Yo! The Dookie Stain Supreme shorts for this yo check. Y'all let me know if y'all think this was a skit. This got to be a skit. This got to be a skit. I refuse to believe. I refuse to believe that this dude paid $1,100 for these joints and don't know the guy that tried to sell these to him. Yo, love your show, bro. Keep doing your thing, man. Appreciate you, Larry G, man. God bless you, man. Thank you. I tried. The shitty ass draws. Sheesh. The mystery is what caused that shit stain. Yo. In honor of that, I got two of y'all for it. I got two for you.
Ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
The $1,100 shitty Supremes. Yo, that is crazy. Oh man, what the fuck? The poo. It's got to be a skit. At this point, seeing some like irrelevant mellows, seeing the Pooh Stain Supremes, seeing the flight joints, bro.
Bro,
Those are game.
get the fuck out of my store, bro.
I don't know now. To be real with you, his anger seemed pretty fucking real.
Carolina Blue.
Bro, these
Check
are
out this
absolute
dude.
trash. Bro, what the hell are these, bro? Okay, you got some Chrome
Either
Hearts. Bro,
either
what
it's
the
real or he's a really good fucking actor.
Bro,
Game more, dog. Those are game.
get the fuck out of my store, bro.
Like he
Bro,
really
Jordan
like he was
Flights?
pissed the fuck
Carolina
off.
Blue.
Bro, these are absolutely trash. Bro, what the hell are these, bro? Okay, you got some Chrome Hearts. Bro, what the Bro,
Game more, dog. Those are game.
get the fuck out of my store, bro.
Yo. Yo, he was not having it. Yo, okay. So let me look at this from both sides. If it is a skit, this is a pretty good fucking skit and a really good way to promote their store. If this was real, if you all think this is real, do you think this is proper justice for how badly resale stores get over on people that are, just trying to pick up a pair of shoes? And do you think this is just desserts for all of the scams and the resale craziness? Hold up. Here comes the money. Salutes to Larry G for the $5 dono. Just showing another brother some love, man. Fucking appreciate you, man. Thank you so fucking much for supporting the channel. Man, that's fucking crazy, man. I appreciate you, man. I get so I get surprised every single time people, donate, and it's gonna go back into the channel to improve and better the content. But thank you for fucking like enjoying the content and believing in me enough to donate to me, man. Thank you, because without you all, there is no me, to be honest. So again, Larry G, thank you, man. Thank you, G. JBL said, hey, okay, man. Dubs in the chat for Larry G, man. Throw them dubs in the chat. Larry G said he believes it's staged. I believe it's staged too. That's just too fucking wild to not be staged. JBL said, yeah, it looks staged. Yeah, but that's bro. Yeah, bro. But like, that's some good ass advertisement. You can't even lie. Larry G said, at homegrown kicks. That's like more coming to anyone who's doing something positive. I appreciate you, man. I try to build a positive community. And that's my whole thing, man. I'm trying to bring everybody together in a more positive light. Be able to share what you do and what you don't like, and not be ridiculed about the shit, because it ain't never that serious to be attacking and ridiculing people. Let's just make a sneaker community, man. It's all love around here, man. You know what I'm saying? Not to get sidetracked and too mushy, man. But yeah, that shit was funny as hell. Let's see. What else was next? Yo, this was crazy. A man poked to death. Poke with a knife, a knife over LeBron Jordan GOAT debate. Over a debate. So of course, you all know we've been having what? Wait, what? Larry. Oh shit. Again with the $5 dono. What the fuck, Larry? Yo, appreciate you, bro. Much love. Holy shit. Yo. Dude. Damn, bro. Yo, appreciate that, man. I appreciate you. Holy shit. JBL said, rock on. Absolutely, man. Fucking God dang, bro. Thank you so fucking much. But a LeBron and
Harmony Township Police acted quick. They've already got both of them.
Before we listen to that lady talk, this debate has been going back and forth since like LeBron entered the league and started breaking some of Jordan's records. No matter how you feel, I'm always on the side of Jordan, because Jordan made sneakers what they are today. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even like, there is no debate about that. Jordan made people look at sneakers the way that we look at sneakers, basketball shoes, the way we look at basketball sneakers now. If it wasn't for Jordan, we would not be looking at any LeBrons. We would not be looking at any who else? KDs. We would not be looking at any Kobe's. We would not be looking at any Shaqs. We wouldn't be looking at any Dennis Rodmans. We wouldn't be looking at any Dr. J's. We wouldn't be looking at any of those shoes the way we look at basketball shoes now if it wasn't for Michael Jordan, point blank, period. He broke so many barriers. He was the original bad boy in the NBA when it came to shoes. He defied the league. And of course, the proof is in the pudding with the band Jordan 1s. If you want to have the argument over stats and things like that, like, it is what it is. But the originator will always be the greatest. Like, you can improve on what the originator did, But in my eyes, in my opinion, that does not make you better than the originator, and the originator is Jordan. Point blank, period. No ifs, ands, buts, or questions, whatever. Now, I believe a fair comparison would be if you wanted to compare LeBron James and Kobe Bryant for GOAT status. That would be a more comparable comparison, like within that era. LeBron James or Kobe Bryant. I don't have a dog in that fight. Hey, I'll let anybody out there in the sneaker universe, basketball universe, argue over that. But hands down, Michael Jordan is the OG, GOAT of basketball and shoes. When you put those both together, Michael Jordan is the OG. Yay either. Facts. Will nobody be looking at yay either. Jay Ville said Michael Jordan is goated. LG said, if we don't support us, who will? Facts, man. Facts. Homegrown, we got the same love of sneakers. You know what? I didn't always, I'm going to be 100% honest with y'all. I didn't always understand it, but I gained an understanding. I gained a raw, pure understanding. And for sneakers, it was never about the money for me. It was about seeing what I liked and enjoying what I actually liked, not what other people told me to like, which is what I feel like the sneaker community should be. So yeah, I do have a love for sneakers. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Now, everybody might not meet in the middle as far as what everybody likes, but as long as you understand and respect each other, man, we all got a love for fucking sneakers. But yeah, this is crazy. Somebody got poked over that debate.
Both of their suspects in custody. But get this, the chief tells me he thinks this whole stabbing incident started over sports trash talk.
LeBron James and Michael Jordan, who's the better basketball player, because one of the guys had a LeBron James shirt on. Another patron of the bar had a Penguin shirt on, and then ultimately ended up the Steelers, and they're not Steeler fans.
Police say these two suspects, Michael Landeros and Armando Encinas, an uncle and nephew duo originally from Maryland, had too much to drink, apparently don't like our Pittsburgh sports teams, and took trash talking way out of control here at the Baruni Hotel and Grill Sunday morning.
When we had them in custody, they were both visibly, definitely under the influence of alcohol.
The bar's owner, an employee, and a patron all ended up stabbed when police say they tried calming things down. But the
you didn't
Harmony
stab
Township
the person
police
you had
acted
an
quick.
argument
They've already
with.
got both of their suspects.
You didn't stab the person you had an argument with. You stabbed the bar owner and an employee for trying to calm you. Okay. I'm done with that. That's crazy as hell.
Few Encinas started slicing.
They noticed him pulling out a knife and actually putting it into his hand, almost like the knife blade actually stuck out. He was holding it and was coming after them.
I spoke with one of Baruni's cooks off camera. He's concerned about his coworkers and about the perception this incident will have on the establishment. He says this is not the kind of place things like this happen. The chief, they tried calming things down.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you, anywhere where you serve alcohol and show sports, like shit's gonna get out of hand. It's gonna get out of hand regardless. Yep. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute, Larry. I was on Instagram looking at it, following it with you all, and holy shit, Larry. Oh my fucking goodness, bro. Bro, you just hey, Larry, I'm just without getting without trying to get emotional or anything like that, you just don't know how monumental this is for me, because like things are crazy for me and I'm trying to work my way out of a crazy situation, and talking to you all about sneakers. Talking to you all about sneakers is my release and my solace and my calm for the crazy things around me. And just to know, even without the donations, just to know you all fuck with me and, you know, enjoy the content on what I'm talking about. It brings me so much enjoyment because I never thought in a million years I would be in this position. And Larry G, man, thank you so fucking much, brother. Like, thank you so fucking much. Only thing I can say is a lot of better things are coming down, you know, down the pipeline. And you know, I absolutely want to give back to you all. And I definitely plan on making it right and giving back to you all in like the best way possible. But thank you so fucking much, Larry. The universe said to bless you, man. I appreciate you, man. And blessings back to you, man. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, man. Like, I appreciate it. Oh shit. Oh geez. Holy shit, Larry, bro. Man. I don't even know what to say. But thank you again. Thank you. I'm not gonna be able to thank you enough. Crazy work. It absolutely is. But anytime you mix alcohol, sports, people with a loose mind and a loose thought process, you're gonna have danger. So I don't know why this bar is acting like it's somewhat of a surprise and like things like this aren't capable of happening. But yeah, it is what it is. But over the GOAT debate is absolutely crazy. Money rained from the sky on Cali Highway. That's crazy. Let's look at this.
Raining money on a California highway today, and lots of people stopped to scoop up all those $20 bills.
This is the most insane thing I've ever seen. Someone dropped money all over the freeway. San Diego has shut down. Oh my gosh.
Thousands of dollars in cash fell out of a Brinks truck when the rear door suddenly sprang open. Motorists pulled over and jumped for joy as they picked up the money, just like they won the lottery.
There we go, it's scissors.
Wait,
But not
what?
so fast. Cops are warning the money grabbers to turn in the loot.
I highly suggest that they come in before we come knocking on their door and just turn the cash in.
2 people were arrested at the scene with the cash they collected, and the FBI is studying videos to find others. In the meantime, people can dream.
This is the most insane thing I've ever seen.
Wait a minute.
It was raining money on a California highway today, and lots of people stopped to scoop up all those $20 bills.
This is the most insane thing I've ever seen. Someone dropped money all over.
Okay, this is another one where I don't know if this is. Oh, holy shit. Fuck. Bro, Larry with the fucking $20 dono, man. Holy shit. Oh my God. Fucking salutes to you, Larry. Thank you so fucking much. Blessings on blessings on blessings to you, brother, man. Oh my. Like, Larry, you fucking you've done enough, bro, Larry. Oh shit. Dude. Oh shit. Fuck. Thank you. Thank you so fucking much, man. Lil Ty said, hey, no way. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all, for pausing and putting the dead space in the live, but like I really I really appreciate all of y'all for just like watching and like Larry, what the fuck? Oh, dude, Larry with another $20 dono. Ohio, no, Ohio. Oh my fucking god. I'm sorry. Ohio. Oh shit. Man, y'all, what the fuck, y'all? Man, y'all got me. Holy shit, Ohio, bro. Thank you so fucking much, man. Like y'all don't. Oh my. Oh shit. I mean, I'm like. Hold on, just a second, y'all. Hold on. Like I do this, and I'm just so fucking thankful for y'all to just like that just tune in and just hang in there. Oh, no, Titan, what the fuck, bro? Yo, dude, yo, man, y'all. I just do this shit because like y'all don't know how much it means to me just for you all to just hang in there and just have the conversation with me. Like when I first started doing YouTube, and I'm getting sidetracked from the story, but when I first started doing YouTube, so many people had so many negative things to say. I got so many racist comments on my videos that like it didn't necessarily bother me in the point where I wanted to quit, but it was just crazy that like people didn't even know me and just would want to just be nasty just based off of the fact of like what they see on a screen without even hearing what I have to say. So for me, it is a huge blessing that people are just willing to hear what I have to say, whether they agree or disagree with me. Point blank period. I don't care if people disagree with me. I'm just glad and appreciative that people are just here to listen. And dude, y'all are so fit. Thank y'all so much, like for real, from the bottom of my heart, y'all. Thank y'all so fucking much, man. I'll never be able to give you all what you give to me, like monetary aside. Like y'all just don't understand how much I appreciate y'all. Like I can't speak for other content creators, but it's so much more than whatever, what have you, because I'm monetized, but I don't even make money off of the content I do because of the intricacies of monetization. But I keep doing it because I love y'all, I fuck with y'all, and I like to do it. You know, and I try to persevere through like the crazy stuff that goes on. And I man, thank y'all so fucking much, man. Thank y'all so fucking much. Ohio 1986 said, keep doing what you do, bro. We appreciate you, man. Not as much as I appreciate y'all. Larry G, is how I live my life, giving back. Too many taking and not enough giving. It's only money. I'll get it back, man. That's how I live my life as well. I mean, it's crazy. That's how I look at a lot of situations too, man. When I give people money, I don't give them the money with the expectation that they give it back to me, man. I give them what I can with the expectation that they treat me and other people right, man. And like, and you all are fucking incredible, man. You all are fucking incredible. I appreciate y'all. Larry G said we spend thousands on shoes. Why not, man? I mean, a million other people can come up with reasons as to why not, but you know, I humbly appreciate you finding a reason to say, you know, I should. You and my guy James are my peeps, man. Hey, I appreciate you, little Titan. Salutes everyone. Absolutely, man. Salutes to everyone. Larry G said the Most High put us here to love each other. I believe that as well. Absolutely. Praise the Lord, man. Praise the Most High and praise to everybody, man. Praise to everybody that supports me and supports everybody in the sneaker community. Man, shout out to y'all. Man, it's real out here. Absolutely. Keep doing what you do. That's enough, bro, man. To honor you and everybody else, I definitely will keep going. I definitely will, you know, preach what I think is right. And I absolutely expect any of you all to correct me if ever at any point in time I step out of line. I do not mind, you know, people saying how they feel and, you know, giving me something to think about. I'm a grinder. I get cheese on the daily, man. Hey, shout out to everybody that's grinding in their own way, man. Shout out to y'all and thank y'all so freaking much for supporting me and the channel and what I do. But with this story, they said money spilled out on the highway. My question is, why is a Brinks truck being airlifted? And that does not look like a Brinks truck. And why is the money falling from the bottom? It doesn't necessarily look like a mistake, in my opinion. This was like it might be something fake. Now, that's not to say that things like this don't happen, because a Brinks truck breaking open and money spilling on the highway has happened twice in the last 6 or 7 years. But according to this news report, it sounds a little fake. And if it is real, if I wasn't caught on camera, I don't know if I'd give the money back, man. What do you all think, chat? If this happened and you had an opportunity to snatch up thousands of dollars, would you give the money back to the police, or would you count it as a blessing? I don't know. This is a tough one because I don't know whether this is real or not. That's a tough one. But chat, man, y'all sound off and let me know. Larry G said real relationships go further and last longer than material shit. Facts. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. 100%. And that's me. I try to build positive relationships and I try to do right by other people. Now, I talked to you all earlier about StockX and the nail in the coffin, so to speak, if they haven't already put a million nails in their coffin as to why they should be done. But it says in this photo of Travis Scott, it says a judge finds StockX liable for selling fake shoes. Now, this has larger implications down the line, but we're here to talk about StockX. Let's get through what they say, and then we can talk about the implications for other stores later on down the line. So in this affidavit, I think that's what it's called, or in this this lawsuit against StockX, it says the United States District Court, Southern District of New York, Nike against StockX. So this is the long-running lawsuit between Nike and StockX, the battle that they've had going ever since, I think it might have been between 2020 and 2022. It's been so long, the dates get kind of washed together, but it seems like it's finally coming to a close, or it's finally come to a close. It says Valerie Caproni of the United States District Judge, whereas on March 4th, 2025, the parties appeared for oral argument. Now, back when this first happened, it was the whole breakdown of the sneaker culture, the burst of the resale bubble and everything going on along those lines. StockX was accused by Nike of selling fakes, ruining the value of Nike's shoes and hurting Nike's brand. If you all remember when I first started doing YouTube lives, and for those of you that aren't familiar, when I started doing lives with my co-host, James Myers, we had an individual on our live that had been a victim of StockX selling fake shoes. He spent over, and he was one of the biggest stories back then. He spent over $20,000 in shoes on StockX, and almost 50% of the shoes that he got from StockX were fake. And the shoes were the Hyper Royal Jordan 1s, and I forget what the other pair was, but he provided receipts and all of that. If I can get a hold of, I don't know. I don't remember what live it was, but maybe I'll repost it if I can get a hold of the live. Pending things. But he had receipts. We had a lengthy conversation, and he basically was the linchpin for all of this going on. But this was a long battle where Nike said that StockX was knowingly selling fakes, herein ruining the legacy and the idea of their brand. But it says, it's hereby ordered that for the reasons the court set forth at oral argument, Nike's motion for partial summary judgment is granted to the extent it seeks a judgment that StockX is liable for distributing counterfeit goods with the respect to the 4 pairs of shoes it sold to Nike's investigators and the 33 pairs of shoes it sold to Roy Kim. And Roy Kim is the individual that we spoke to in that live. And I guess they're just now dropping his name because Nike did reach out to him to substantiate their claims of StockX selling fakes and knowingly selling fakes, because back then StockX was selling fakes. If you were to call StockX out on selling fakes, they were going to block you on all social platforms and ignore your emails, because at that time, email were the only way that you could reach out to them. Nike bought 33 pairs of shoes from StockX, and out of 33 pairs, I don't remember what the number was that they found to be fake, but they said that they were knowingly and willingly selling fakes to the consumers and to them. It says Nike's motion is denied in all other respects, and StockX's motion is denied in its entirety. The clerk of the court is respectfully directed to terminate the open motions at DKTs 254 and 258. So I don't remember exactly what Nike was requesting from StockX, if they were granted the fact that StockX was selling fakes. Maybe I'll make a video about this and go back through all of the paperwork, looking at Nike's motions and all of that. And if you all watch it, you all watch it. If you don't, I'm not mad at it, because it's a lot of legal perplexity, mind perplexity, and all of that. But Apparently, the judgment was granted that StockX was knowingly selling fakes, but everything else was denied. It is further ordered that the parties must meet and confer regarding trial. No later than Friday, March 14th of 2025, the parties must file a joint letter indicating how long the expected trial will be and providing 3 mutual convenient dates for trial between June 15th, 2025 and November 15th, 2025, but not during the last week of August or the first 4 weeks of September. The joint letter must also indicate whether the parties would like a renewed referral to their assigned magistrate judge for a settlement conference. Now, I've been part of a lot of legal litigations, but I am not a lawyer, so I cannot tell you specifically what the terminology means in this. If anybody knows, feel free to put it in the chat. Feel free to let me know, but from my standpoint, I'm not a lawyer. I cannot tell you as of right now. I would have to do a lot more research and a lot more digging. JVL said facts. Larry G said, bro, it's a container opening up, dropping money. What the fuck? That's what I said. I would drive by it. LOL. Not about to catch me slipping. Larry G said, LOL at Ohio. I'm filling up my car. F that. It just sounds like a setup. It does. Time to stuff a cone of it. Y'all are funny, bro. Y'all are funny. But yeah, apparently, for the most part, the court has, found StockX guilty on some grounds and said we're just going to let go of the other stuff. And now, I guess we need to come to a consensus of what's going to go on at least by August. And let's get it done pretty quickly. So the last thing we're going to talk about for the night is Air Jordan 1s only cost Nike $16 to make. Okay, so we've had this conversation in the sneaker community 1,000 times before. We've also had this conversation when it comes to high fashion items. We've seen videos of Payless opening up a covert high fashion shop where Payless took their Payless shoes, came up with a fancy name, came up with a fancy idea, put $1,000 price tags on the shoes, and did a grand opening to see how much people would pay for the shoes and see what people's thought processes were. And people absolutely failed. People looked at Payless shoes and was like, oh yeah, these absolutely look like they're worth the $1,000, $1,300, $1,200 price tag, showing that people don't know what the hell they're looking at. And if you put a fancy name on it, people are willing to pay anything as long as you believe your stuff is fancy. And they were shown to look like fools. But we all know that, what was it? Louis Vuitton, I think it was. It only cost them about $16 to make a Louis Vuitton purse. And they're charging thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars for a Louis Vuitton purse. At this point, we've heard it all. It is what it is. Apparently, it costs Jordan Brand $16 to make their shoes, and they're charging us $160 to $200 to purchase. And to that, I say, yes, it might cost them $16 to make, but in that, you're paying for the technology that goes into it. You're paying for the manpower it takes to go into it. You're paying for it to be shipped for your convenience. You're paying for the storage fees at warehouses that it costs to hold them there until actual release days. You're paying for the quality control check. You're paying for every tidbit that goes into the shoe. You're paying for them to be shipped to the brick and mortar stores. You're paying for the employees at the brick and mortar stores to be able to sell them to you. Now, whether you agree it's worth it or not, it is up to you. It is not for me to tell you whether you're right or wrong. But stuff like this right here, absolutely goes into the price that you pay for those Jordans. Whether you agree with it or not is up to you to decide. I'm not here to tell you. But yes, it costs $16 to make those shoes. The best thing that we can do about it is to say no. But for every person that says no, how many people are there that are going to say it's a go? How many other people out there in the world that are just going to say $160, $180, $210 at this point in time? It's nothing compared to the fact that I really want this shoe and pay for it. I've seen that video. Yep. And for anybody that has not seen the video, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the actual screenshot from the video that gives a breakdown of everything. So it says materials, $10.75 for the materials. Labor cost across seas, $2.43. The overhead, meaning everything else in between when it comes to the factory, like the lights, the running of the machines, overtime, things like that, $2.10. The factory makes a profit of 97 cents. So after the factories over there in Vietnam, China, and Indonesia make the cost for labor and things like that, the factory itself makes a total of 97 cents. And it brings that to a total of $16.25. I don't know how people feel about that. I mean, we've been paying for that. That goes for any shoe, though. That goes for any shoe. We've been paying for shoes for so long at a $100 retail price. I don't see why this would bother anybody. I don't see why this would make anybody raise an eyebrow or anything like that. It is what it is at this point. I mean, we've been doing it for so long. I mean, you can complain about it. What will it do? I don't know. For me, there's no need to complain about it. If I really have a big problem with it, I'll stop buying the shoes. I'll stop buying the shoes. Facts looks like even the designers. Yeah, even the designers are cheap to make. There's a guy on Instagram that I follow, and I can't remember his name. He tells us verbatim, piece by piece, the cost of every stitch of item on designer clothes. He breaks it down. And no designer item that I've seen him break down is more than like $20. And people are paying thousands of dollars for these shirts and jeans and things like this. So, I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Lil Titan said, I agree with you. So, I mean, somebody's got to get paid. Somebody's going to pay. The only thing, it doesn't do anything to complain about it. The only thing that will, be good for you in the long run is if you hate it, don't support it. But we made it somehow to 2 hours. I didn't think I was going to be here that long. I really honestly thought it was going to be for an hour. But thanks to you all, we made it a full 2 hours. I appreciate you all. Thank you so freaking much. Thank you to everybody that supports the channel and that has continued to support the channel. Shout out to Little Titan for the donos. Shout out to Larry G. Shout out to Ohio for all of the donos. God bless you all. Thank you for the love and support. Thank you to the love and support for JVille, Nitro, all of my Ghost Watchers that are watching from work, that are showing me support from work, that are risking getting in trouble. Thank you to Chris LaMonica for coming through to the live. Thank you for James. Thank you to Again, Nitro, as always. Thank you to GFace227 for coming through to the live, showing support always and forever. I appreciate you as well. Let me get back up to the Twitch people, because some people from Twitch came through and showed love for your boy. Let me see. Okay, y'all trying to mess up on me now. Shout out to Slick_A_A_30 for coming through and showing love from Twitch. I appreciate you. Shout out to my boy Vlogging with Demetrius, as always, man. Thank you. Shout out to McDarrell for showing love and support. Shout out to Zell Hart for showing love and support. Shout out to Boochzy for showing love and support by commenting. All the trolls, man, shout out to y'all as well. I appreciate y'all. Y'all don't know how much y'all mean to me. And I think I got everybody. Again, shout out to Retro Rick and Maddie's Kicks. Hopefully you have a swift, speedy recovery. Shout out to my boy Average for always supporting me as well. Shout out to my guy Kari from the Has Have Had for showing love and support. I know he would be here if he could. Shout out to everybody else that has showed love and support from afar. If I did not remember to shout you out, I do apologize. You know, you all are just as important to me as anything else. It's just been a whirlwind of a live tonight, man. I did not expect a lot of things to go down the way they did, but I'm thankful for each and every one of you. Who else? The Average, his YouTube is Your Average Sneaker Guy, and the Average don't stand for average. Feel free to give him a follow as well. What else? If you all don't know by now, I am streaming to multiple platforms. The lives go up on Spotify, so that if you did not catch tonight's live, you'll be able to play it back on Spotify while you're in the car or wherever you are. Also, Spotify does now allow you to play back the video if you want to see the video of tonight's live and be in the know and join all the craziness, as well as leave comments there as well. So check me out on Soul Source on Spotify. I'm on X. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram, of course, at homegrown_kicks. I am on Blue Sky. I am on all the other social platforms, TikTok as well, trying to give you all a different experience on each platform so that you can never say every experience is the same. Some platforms get, information and videos before the others, and then some platforms get information and things that the other platforms don't get at all. But again, I want to say thank you so freaking much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for the love, continued support, and everything you all do for me. I will never be able to say thank you and be more appreciative enough. Before I get out of here, because I'm getting hoarse because of all of you all, and it's not a bad thing in this case. Before I get out of here, I cannot leave you all without saying nothing is impossible. Fight for everything you believe in. Don't let anything stand in your way. And dream hungry. Look, I'm about to break my tripod stand, trying to prove a point. Dream hungry. Until next time, I will catch you all later. Peace. Thank you again for the love and support, man. You all have a wonderful week, and I will catch you all in the video comments and next week on another Tuesday night Soul Source. Signing out. I love y'all. Peace.